half the time I was like, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I don't know what you're saying, lady. My hair is really crazy. Today we are going to a meeting for classes. So for A2 classes, we got a hold of one of the ladies, so they gave you like a few different places you could go take classes, and we got a hold of one of the places, and she said that it doesn't actually start until next year, I think March or something, and I don't think we can find classes that are sooner than that, which is kind of a bummer. But anyways, we set up an appointment for today in like 20 minutes actually, and we're gonna go meet her, and I'm not really sure why, I'm not really sure what it's for, but I think it's just to sign me up. So yeah, we're about to go do that. And also, when Remo was younger, his grandpa gave him this really cool camera, and it's like super old and has all these lenses and all this, and he just found it. He just went to his parents' house and found it in their basement, and so he brought it home, and we were like playing with it, and we found this roll in it. So it's like super old, and we don't know if there's anything on it or anything, but we're gonna go try to get it developed and see like if there's any pictures on it. But do you think I should wear my hair like this? Do you think the lady will like me more?
I think it's fine. It's a little crazy. So, wir sind jetzt gerade hier in der Schule für Deutschkurse für Ausländer und Leute, die hier eingewandert sind. Und meine Bree and I has to do like a test right now again. Even though we had a certificate for A1, they want to do a test to check themselves how good she is. And so she's doing it right now in this office over there. The lady who's doing the test is like a Russian-born lady who speaks German with this thick accent. This test is gonna like determine which class she's gonna go to, like which level. 7 different levels. So let's see how that goes. Kind of feeling bad for her because she didn't know beforehand that would be a test. I didn't know. The lady, it's like her thing, I guess. It's not very formal, just one-on-one interview, I guess. We also found out that the classes are gonna cost $200 a month. So actually there's like, when you take the class, it's like 5 hours a day, and you pay $2, $1.95 per hour. And because you take like, you get 4 weeks a month, it adds up to like $200, which is like crazy. We thought it would be like $1 per hour, and we thought like she would take like 5-6 hours a week or something. So we didn't expect this at all. I hope the services are good. I didn't think this would be this big and we would have to pay that much, so I'm probably gonna look into like seeing if there are other schools that have better ratings. Just gonna see if I can find anything like that where they are like rated. But this school is like right in the city center here in Lüneburg, and so it's really easy to reach it for Bree and I. She doesn't have to take a bus or bike or car or anything, just walk over here.
Crimpers. I don't think I've ever felt more, I don't even know. I have no words for what just happened to me in there. Like, I feel like I don't even know.
She just wanted to know how good you are to see where you can go in. She always said like you're very pfiffy, which means like you're really like smart and stuff. But she also said that because she wants this customers, because we would pay, because a lot of people there don't pay, because the government has to pay full because they don't have jobs, you know?
Yeah, so we went to this appointment right now, and it was like, we went there, and this lady who was like Russian or something.
Yeah, she was from Russia, I think, or Poland, one of the two.
She was very different and just different. I don't even know how to explain her, but she was nice. She was just very like in your face. And we go in there, and first she tells us that we have to pay. It's not free. That's like the first thing she says to us, right? We're like, what in the crap? Because the government people told us that it was $1 per lesson.
Per lesson, yeah.
That we had to pay out of
and
our
they
own
say
pockets.
now
she
it's
was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, it's $200 a month. And so we're like already like, what is happening? We go into her office, and she starts talking with Remo, like, whatever. And then all of a sudden she's like telling Remo that she's gonna give me a test because the certificate that I brought my A1 certificate to show, like, I took the test, and I guess she tells Remo that they don't trust that test, or they don't.
Well,
they just don't go,
they
don't
say
go by
sometimes
this.
you know more than the tests, you know, and she just had people that didn't know anything and had the certificate, you know, so.
Yeah, so then she tells Remo to go out of the room, and she proceeds to ask me a whole page of questions. And let me tell you that this lady is like, she speaks slowly, kind of. She speaks slower than a lot of people, but she has a very thick Russian accent. And so I felt like I was trying to understand her accent more than anything. And she starts to ask me these huge page of questions, and I didn't even know, was that part of the test? I don't even know. Half the time I was like, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? I don't know what you're saying, lady. She throws this test at me, which she explains to me that it's basically from A1 to B2, and you have to see where you are. So I'm looking at this test, and there's 100 questions on it. And I'm sitting here, I'm sweating, I'm telling her, I literally told her, I'm like, I am so nervous right now, I'm going to do bad. And she was like, yeah, it's stressful. And I was like, I don't want to do this. She graded it. I got an 80 on it, and I missed all the easy questions. Basically, I'm an idiot. But
No, you're not.
I was so... I don't even know. So then she tells us, or she told Remo anyway, that I am apparently in between their level 1 and level 2 classes, which has no scale on the A1 to B2 thing, by the way. Like, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I think. So then she's like asking me, like, which one do you feel like you should go into? But how am I supposed to know? I don't know what they cover.
Well, we can still back out of it or go to a different school if you want to, you know. But this is the closest one, babe. And I don't know, we could still look around. I don't know.
We don't have to take the classes. Like, I can just get a job and forget about the classes if we want to. But I wouldn't be like continuing my German speaking, really. I mean, just with me and you, I would be like that. I wouldn't be taking classes, basically. Don't mind the background right now. I'm actually drying clothes, and yeah, I don't have anywhere else to put them, so that's why they're literally right behind me, so just don't mind it. I just wanted to talk about like the meeting yesterday and the classes, whole deal. I think one of the main parts that's so hard about this whole like process of immigrating is no two people's answers are the same, and we just get thrown information, and then the next day we're thrown a whole different set of information that completely contradicts the first thing, and like we don't have anywhere to go to get the exact plan of how it's supposed to go. So now we have some decisions we have to make. One of the reasons why I took the A1 certification test is because we were told that if I took it, that the classes would be very cheap, that the government would be paying for them, and we had asked how much they were. The person that told us at the meeting for immigration told us that it would be, we would have to pay €1 per class. So then when we went in and she told us that it's actually, we have to actually pay €195, or basically €2 per hour. And then she told us that it was 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it's about $200 a month, and the classes are 7 months, and so it comes to like $1,200 or $1,400 per class. It's a good investment, I guess, because I'm investing in me and my knowledge of German, and if it's really the way it's set up, like I'm really gonna learn so much, and I think I should be able to test out of B2 certification by the time the class is done. It's not like we just have a couple $1,000s lying around that we can just throw into it, and so we have to think about that. If I can get a job now before the classes start to be able to pay through my job for it, just like a little part-time job, then I think that would make it completely worth it. So yeah, I'm just not really sure. I'm not sure what to do. So someone had mentioned to me to look into giving like English speaking tour guides in the city, and so I thought that was like such a great idea. So I looked into it, emailed some people, talked to some people, and I just barely got an email back saying that they don't have any openings. Another job opportunity that is not working out. I just feel like I need a job to make money, but then to get a job I have to take these classes and I have to spend money, and it's just really hard because I need to know German to get a job, but I have to take classes to learn German better, but then I have to spend money to take classes, but I need a job to make the money. It just doesn't make any sense, and you would think that there would be a better system than this, but it's just really frustrating. It's really hard. Yeah, that's it. So I got this pumpkin to cook with. So I'm gonna try to make pumpkin bread. So we'll see. I've made it before, but not with an actual pumpkin. I just took out all the gross pumpkin guts from it, and then I just put it in this pot, and now I just have to wait for it to boil. I think like 30 minutes or something. I'm not sure. I just blended it. Yeah, and this is what it looks like. And it actually looks perfect. I can't believe how easy it is. Ready to go into the oven. Got some little pumpkin muffins ready for it. And finished. They look good. They're really tiny. I need to fill them up more. The recipe that I used is my mom's, and it's for pumpkin bread. I think they look great. It almost just fell. Remo's brother asked us to watch his kids a little bit, and so we're taking them their dog on a walk. These trees are so pretty. They're all very fall-y. They live out in the forest, a bit further in the forest. Like, we live closer to the city. They live closer to the forest.
Amy, kannst du mir da ein Blatt pflücken? Ein gelbes? Das muss ganz gelb sein, nicht grün.
Now we have flowers. I don't know what these are.
Vielleicht kannst du noch. Ja, jetzt mal.
Are these growing? Are they growing something, or?
I think this is raps. I don't know what you call it. It's like the oil that we often have sometimes, cheap one.
Oh, raps oil. And all the way back there, there's windmills, but you can't really see it very well. It's really far away. Yeah, they're all the way back there.
Hey, babe. Our first vlog that we didn't publish, that was like right here.
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, no, it's like, I feel like I've shown this before. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's totally it. Okay. So I don't think you can go inside, or can you? It's this huge crane. This is what they used. I don't even remember when it was built.